He straightened to his full height, the hand falling easily away from his mouth. Yet there still remained something indolent about his pose. A faint, almost imperceptible nod of his head acknowledged the truth of her accusation. "The name is Reese Talbot," he offered in further identification, without in any way being ingratiating or friendly. It was a flat statement. "Why didn't you tell me who you were?" Kit demanded in a low, boiling voice, incensed that he had deliberately kept her in the dark when she had confronted him on the lane. He tipped his head slightly sideways, his gaze hardening. "I'm not in the habit of explaining myself to fuzz-faced punks." She was trembling with the force of her contained anger. "What am I supposed to do now? Should I curtsy and beg Milord's forgiveness for not knowing who he was?" His eyes narrowed into gold-brown slits, his gaze slowly raking her from head to toe. Kit became conscious of her appearance. Her stained hat was pulled low on her head, concealing the hair piled beneath it. A powdering of dust covered her face. She could taste the caked grime on her lips. The man's shirt, the patched Levi's, and the bulky quilted vest combined to make her figure shapelessly slender. Spurs were strapped on her boots, and leather gloves covered her hands. A light glittered in his eyes, amused contempt. "You could never guess by looking at you that you are a woman. But then I didn't expect to meet a man-talking female either." "If you think I'm going to object to being mistaken for a boy, you are wrong," Kit retorted. But he didn't indicate one way or the other what he thought. "You obviously work here." Kit hesitated for a fraction of a second. Evidently the new Baron, this Reese Talbot, didn't know who she was. In a way, it was hardly surprising. "Yes, I work here," she admitted and added no more. He continued to regard her in that same light. "What's your name?" "Katherine." For some reason, she almost gave him her full given name, as if asserting her femininity, but she quickly changed it. "Kit Bonner." "Bonner." He repeated the last name. "That's the same as the ranch manager. Are you his granddaughter?" "Yes."